wanted him to succeed at school and just fit in.
A large percentage of people in our country that are charged with a crime are mentally ill at some level.
And for 25 years, they have failed those people that need mental health treatment.
I remember at the sink getting water, and he walked up behind me. That's when I don't remember nothing after that.
I remember calling the cops and standing outside, so I didn't have to look at what I did.
Those are some of my favorites. We have some good memories of Tyler. He was very loving, but we had problems with Tyler when he was probably 6 months old, and it just progressed. He started medication when he was 4. He had generalized anxiety, delusional, suffered mood swings. I've tried to have him committed when he was 12. The doctor that came and spoke for him at the hearing said that he didn't belong in a facility, so they threw that out.
She called me up and said, I'm finna bring him down there to you. You do what you want to do with him. I can't do nothing with deal with him no more.
I remember telling him bye and I love him and hugging him. And that was the last time that I saw him until he was in jail.
This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
Do you remember what happened the morning you got arrested?
No, ma'am. The only part I remember is me going to get water after looking for some Kool-Aid that I was left by my mother. After that, it's blurry.
Oh, I remember coming out of the bedroom, get me a glass of water, and that's all I remember about that. Nothing else.
I come up here working on a 93 or 94 Ford pickup pulling the transmission out. And I wasn't gone about 5 or 10 minutes. And by the time I got back, he was out there on the phone with 911 saying Mama Sheila is hurt.
I see a phone call from Calhoun County Sheriff's Office when he tells me Tyler has stabbed someone with a 10-inch butcher knife. All I can keep replaying in my mind, what, how, why?
Tyler Haire was ordered at the beginning of this case to have a mental evaluation conducted. The case can't go forward until the mental evaluation has been completed.
In the Tyler Haire case, the roadblock was that there was never a bed for him. To put it literally, there was never a time that he worked his way to the top of the list where he was the next person scheduled to be evaluated.
It was just constantly a waiting game. Every time I called him to check on anything, we're still waiting. I'll give it another month. He's at the top of the list. Another year passes by, still nothing.
The problem is across the street with our legislature. They don't provide enough psychiatrists, they don't provide enough personnel to communicate effectively to the law enforcement.
Imagine putting a 16-year-old child that is already mentally disabled into that little cell for 4 straight years. I can't even imagine the things that went through his mind.
I've been hearing voices since I was 6 years old. They made me miserable to the brink of suicide. About the same thing you hear inside of a Joker's head inside of a video game.
What do you do when you got a guy that you know or feel that is mentally ill, that have probably committed a crime, that young enough that don't need to be here, but the state really don't have nowhere to put him?
I had stomach surgery because the knife cut my colon in two. But if I go to sleep, I dream about it and I wake up like he's in there with me. I just don't want to see him out in the world in the same place I'm living at. But in my opinion, he should be put in a mental hospital.
We should treat every defendant like he's going to come out of prison, he or she, because most will. When incarcerated, the seriously mentally ill should be seen and their needs tended to.
As his mom, I should help him. I can't help him financially. I also don't want to be responsible for him if he hurts someone else.
Being a jock can't walk away. I got over it by pushing all of my hate, my anger, and my rage to one concept. The world is imperfect. I'm imperfect.
I don't know if I should be scared of him or not, but Mama in me wants to just hug him.